You're here because you want her to stay. Not just for an hour, not just for a moment, but for the night, and maybe forever. I've lived long enough to know what makes a woman's heart race, what makes her feel safe, what makes her crave you. And it's not what you think. It's not money. It's not looks. It's a vibe so powerful, it's magnetic. A vibe so rare, it's dangerous. You want to know the secret? Lean in, son, because I'm only saying this once. She'll stay the night if you give her this vibe, and I'm about to show you how to master it. Listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you isn't just advice, it's a code. A way of living that separates the boys from the men, the fleeting from the unforgettable. I've walked this earth for decades, seen empires rise and fall, loved women who could break your heart with a glance, and learned lessons most men die without ever understanding. Today, I'm giving you the key to something primal, something eternal, the vibe that makes her stay. Let me take you back to a night in my youth, a night that changed everything. I was 28, cocky, thought I had the world figured out. I was in a smoky jazz club in New Orleans, the kind of place where the air feels alive with secrets. She walked in, tall, elegant, with eyes that could cut through steel. Every man in the room turned, but she didn't notice. She was untouchable, or so I thought. I approached her, armed with charm and a quick tongue, but she saw right through me. "You're trying too hard," she said, her voice like velvet. "If you want me to stay, stop performing. Be." That night, I learned what it means to embody a vibe so powerful it draws her in like gravity. That vibe isn't about words. It's not about flashy moves or clever lines. It's about being. Being so rooted in who you are that she feels it in her bones. It's stoicism, but not the cold, emotionless kind. It's the kind of strength that says, "I've faced storms and I'm still standing." It's the kind of calm that makes her feel safe, yet sets her heart on fire. Let me break it down for you, step by step, so you can master it too. First, you need to understand presence. Presence isn't just being in the room. It's owning it without trying. Picture this. You're at a party, surrounded by noise, chaos, people vying for attention. Most men are shouting, peacocking, desperate to be seen. But you're different. You move slowly, deliberately. Your eyes don't dart around, chasing approval. You're grounded, like an oak tree in a storm. When you speak, your voice is low, steady, each word carrying weight. You don't fill the silence with nonsense. You let it breathe. That's presence. And trust me, she notices. I remember a night in Havana, years ago. The air was thick with cigar smoke and salsa music. I was sitting alone, nursing a mojito, just watching the dancers. A woman approached me, not because I was the loudest or the flashiest, but because I was still. She said, "You're the only one here who looks like he knows something the rest of us don't." That's the power of presence. It's not about doing more. It's about being more. Now, let's talk about mystery. Women are drawn to the unknown, the man who doesn't lay all his cards on the table. You don't need to tell her your life story in the first 10 minutes. You don't need to impress her with your resume or your bank account. Instead, give her just enough to spark her curiosity. A hint of a story, a half smile that says there's more beneath the surface. Let her wonder. Let her chase the truth about you. I learned this lesson in Paris, under the shadow of the Eiffel Tower. I was with a woman who could have had any man in the city, but she stayed with me because I didn't give her everything at once. I told her about a scar on my hand, said it was from a duel in my youth. Was it true? Maybe. But the way her eyes lit up, the way she leaned closer, begging for more, that's when I knew mystery is a magnet. The third pillar is purpose. A man without purpose is like a ship, without a rudder, drifting, lost, unmoored. Purpose isn't just a job or a goal. It's a fire in your soul, a reason to get up every morning. When you live with purpose, it radiates from you. She feels it. She sees it in the way you carry yourself, the way you talk about the world, the way you move through it. Purpose makes you untouchable, because no rejection, no failure can shake a man who knows why he's here. I once spent a summer in the mountains of Montana, rebuilding a cabin with my bare hands. There was a woman there, a free spirit who'd seen the world. She didn't care about my past or my plans. She cared about the man I was in that moment, hammering nails under the blazing sun, building something real. She stayed because she saw a man with purpose, a man who didn't need her validation to keep going. Now, let's tie it all together. Presence, mystery, purpose. They're not separate. They're one vibe, one energy. When you embody this, you don't chase her. You don't beg. You don't perform. You become the man she can't walk away from. You become the man she stays for. Not just for the night, but for as long as you choose. But here's the hard truth. This vibe isn't free. It's forged in fire. It's built through discipline, through facing your fears, through learning to stand tall when the world tries to break you. I've been broke, heartbroken, lost in the dark, but every scar made me stronger. Every failure taught me how to be this man. And now I'm passing it to you. So, go out there. Be present, be mysterious, be purposeful, be the man who doesn't just catch her eye, he captures her soul. She'll stay the night, and maybe a lifetime. If you felt the fire in this video, if you're ready to become the man she can't resist, then hit that subscribe button right now. Join the tribe of men who don't just live, they thrive. Smash that like button. Share this with every man who needs to hear it and drop a comment below. Tell me, what's your purpose? Let's build something unstoppable together. This is just the beginning. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to conquer not just her heart, but the world. Until next time, stay stoic, stay strong, stay magnetic.